All right, good morning, everybody. Happy 1st of December. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to today's Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I'm your host and pilot, Uncle B. As always, we are doing our leg 8 of the Route 66 tour, essentially. Going from Amarillo to Tucumcari in New Mexico. Right there. About an hour-long flight, give or take. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know what happened there. Okay. So yeah, about an hour long flight. We're gonna do the startup and taxi on over to our departure runway, which is 22, and we're gonna take off and head all the way over here, way over yonder. We have a vortac right here that we're gonna dial into. Just I mean, we got clear skies, but just so that we still do that stuff. We're going to fly past it, come around, and then land on runway 21. So that is the plan for today. And once we're wrapped up, we'll be done, and we'll be back tomorrow, same time. We'll be in the Twin Beach down in South America for our first leg of our tour of South America down there in Venezuela. So yeah, we'll go ahead. We got some time. Good morning, Joseph. So if anybody has any questions or anything like that, I'm in the Kitfox today. Nice bright red, kind of, well, not too bright, kind of a flat red, maybe. Anyway, we're in the Kitfox today. I think I picked the faster model, the 126 knot model. I've already gassed everything up. Yeah, 124. Yeah, is our cruising speed for today. So yeah, once we we'll give people a few minutes to get in here, and then we'll get going. I'm gonna drink some more of my coffee, and then I'll be right back. I was worried this morning when I logged on and I got the sim fired up. There was a huge update. I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to like go through and yeah." But they did a massive update to the A310, and I think there was a small update to something else. But anyway, yeah. Just for you, Joseph. I was gonna try to do this in a helicopter today, but I cannot. I struggled with both of them just to get them going, like in a keep them in a straight line because there's no autopilot technically. So yeah, it was a hot mess. So I was like, nah, let me just go with the Kitfox. We'll do a helicopter eventually. I just gotta practice with it a bit more. Yeah, it's very difficult to control with just a standard controller. I think if I had a throttle and yoke or flight stick or something, it would be a little bit easier to do. But trying to just with the thumbsticks, it's just I don't think I would have made it a whole 100 nautical miles just with that. Yeah, since there's no autopilot, it's just yeah. But yeah, they are, especially with just the standard controller. I would not. I don't think I would have made it past outside of Amarillo properly. We probably would have just crash landed here somewhere, and probably like right around here, and that would have been it. So, yeah. Let's see what else. So yeah, I was worried. I thought I was going to be running late this morning. It was like I kind of got a little lazy this morning and didn't drag myself out of bed until almost 6:30. Got the coffee going, and then next thing I know, it was like I got to get in there and get the. And then as soon as I started the sim up, it was like, bam, there's a large update, and I'm just like, oh. So I was gonna put something in the Discord, but When I checked, it was all done, so it worked. Whatever they did, it did it automatically. So I don't know when that was released. I don't know if it was late last night or like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock my time. So don't know, but that's fine. So, but yeah, eventually we'll do. Part of it is there's just not a lot of heliports. So I know there's one up by Niagara Falls where we could take off and do a tour around Niagara Falls in a helicopter maybe, and then land at the same spot. I know there's one in London, right on the Thames, I think, where we've flown before. You know, when I did a tour of London, there's a heliport there. But yeah, there's not. It's like point to point flying is not a strong suit, I don't think. Good morning, Fish Guns. How are you? Nice to see you here. Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well. Uh, so, but but yeah, we'll do helicopters eventually. I want to do the gliders, try glider flight eventually. It's just a lot of stuff, to do and work on and learn and all that. So that's a bit of a challenge. All right, a few more minutes and we'll get going. I've already got the clear weather. I just oh, nice. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I gotta get me a PC, I think. I just yeah. And I saw there's, I guess PMDG is working on a 777 jetliner, but they said that's going to take them uh, a couple years to do. It's not like coming next year. It's probably going to be way down the road. But they're working on a 777 for flight sim. If there's 737, is it? Yeah, if there's 737 stuff is anything to go by, I'm sure the 777 is going to be just as good, if not better. So, yeah. What else? I think that was about it. I want to go ahead and just we'll get in here, get the time set up, and then we'll get going. Yeah, I saw somebody was talking about it, saying that it's coming, but it's not like anytime soon. That it's going to take them a couple years to build it. Probably I don't know how many different versions there will be. Why, why are my ejectives on? I didn't. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Something's not right here. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. We gotta do all of our stuff again. I don't know why it changed all that this morning. I didn't even think to check that. That rest of it that way. Put that on for jet pilot. Okay. Okay. All right, now let's do our time. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I don't think they had. They're just starting to work on it now. So, or they will be probably after the holiday break. But yeah, they have announced it. All right, let's get our switches on. Oops.
Amarillo ground. Whiskey request taxi. Takeoff west departure.
All right.
Taxi to runway 22 using taxiway Alpha.
All right. Let's make sure. Oh, we got to get the set that up. Let's go to flight plan here and do nav 1 11360. All right. Why isn't my nav stuff showing? All right. Okay, there's that, and we want split this and put the flight plan over here. There we go. All right, let's get our altitude set in. Go about 2,500 feet today. Vertical speed. Yeah, 700 feet per minute should be good to go. All right, so back that way. Wow, look at that. That looks fancy. Didn't expect that there. Hello, Mick. Yeah, they do fish guns. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. All right, so there's our little plane for today. Now, this thing used to be a monster on the ground. Like, it didn't even take any throttle to get it going. It was just ready to go. So, I think they finally got all that sorted. Be careful going behind this jet. We don't want to get blown over here. It's awfully close to the taxiway here. Who parked that jet there? Supposed to be professionals here. Hello, Mick. How are you? Sorry, I was starting up the plane. Didn't see you pop in there. That's the difficult part when you're doing a startup. It's easy to miss. And of course, when I try to, yeah, I'm fine, Joseph. It's kind of late in the stream to be asking that. I'm fine, Joseph. We had a little bit of a dusting of snow last night. We're supposed to get a little bit more here shortly. Yeah, I saw the little communication between you and Pithers about some updates there on FS22. I got to get the sim fired up and get some updates downloaded, I guess, as well. I haven't tinkered around on the farm lately. In fact, I might do that. I'm a bit peeved at my Division 2 clanmates. Somebody just invited themselves into my fire team last night. Not that or yesterday. Yeah, I guess it was yesterday evening. Just, I was out doing stuff, and all of a sudden somebody joins me, and I'm just like, not even like, hey, do you mind, or nothing. It was just like, here we are, and I'm like, okay. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Well, I was gonna message you to see if that's what we were gonna do yesterday or whatever, but I know you're probably still, you got a lot on your plate, so I just I'll let it be. Oh, I did figure out. So next week when we take off from Rogers, let's talk about that here. Well, let's talk about. So there's a way to put snow on the ground without a like the snow, like the clouds and all that, like a snowstorm. So I did figure out how to do that. So when we leave Rogers on Monday and head towards Oregon, we'll have snow the entire way. So I after the stream, I downloaded the pictures I took onto my phone, and so I sent one of them to my mom. The one of the ones that I took where we were right by the tower there, the radio tower with the spotlight or whatever. I said, "Do you recognize this airfield?" She said, "Yeah, that's the one, something in Savannah." I said, "No, that's the airport in Chester." Oh, I'm like, how did there's no way in the world that looks like Savannah anywhere. We don't. Oh my God. Mom, really? All right. Let's see here. Our next heading will be 263. Savannah. There's no way we have that kind of rolling hills anywhere near Savannah. And a high peak in the background. I don't think she really clicked on the picture to look at it. She just was like, oh, yeah, that's Savannah. I just see their tower there. Yeah, that's Savannah. No. Oh, Mom. The immortal words of Joseph Adams. What do you like? All right. I think we are all set to go. We can turn off the landing lights, I think, so we don't blind anybody as we take off. Oh, let's get a heading 093 dialed in, so we can hit heading mode. All right, let's go. Ooh, boy. Ooh. All right. All right. Ooh, boy. This thing is really just raring to go. Okay, okay. Autopilot. Oh, there goes the voices. Son of a... Heading mode on. Let's just head over that way. Start turning here. Oh boy. We're already at... I forgot this airport's already at altitude. Okay. There we go. No, Joseph, we've had this plane before. We just haven't flown it in a while. You've seen the Kitfox before. It's got the little camping gear in the back. Right there. You can set it up. It has like sleeping bags. There's the tent right there. And it sets up to the... On the outside, it sets up right over here somewhere. So no, not a... No, I haven't... the only one that I've flown new on the... wait a second. Why is it not... Hold on a second here. Did I read that wrong? I think I read that. 263. Alright, oops-a-daisy. I looked at the wrong number. I'm at the wrong ambush site. That's okay. Hold on, let me get myself sorted here, and then we'll... All right, there we go. Fly back over Amarillo there. Amarillo by morning. Yeah, we did some mountain flying in this. Yeah, that's right. We had there was the one little place there that had the little little stone cabin that Mick could put, had the bear in there, I think. Mick's little big furry friend. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we took off in the mountains. Yeah, we've done a few flights in this. All right, away we go. Good thing I checked that, because I was like, wait a minute, we're heading away from where we want to go. We're not going towards it. All right, it's just under 92 nautical miles to that vortex there in the distance. Cruising around at 6,000 feet. I forgot Amarillo's up in a little bit of altitude. Yeah, we haven't done some flights like that in a while. But I figured we'd have a nice little red plane today. Ooh. Might help if I put the flaps up. So yeah, what else was there? Something else going on I was going to talk about. what it was. Well, I guess it wasn't that important. What do you think? Should we open up the door, Joseph? We should open up the door there on the side and see what happens. Imagine that might cause the plane to crash. Wow, this looks like... Ugh. I know I have the photogrammetry on. It looks muddy for... Okay, now it's rendering in. It's a lot of... Looks like a lot of railway there. Looks like a rail yard there, maybe. It looks like all railway here. I don't know why it looks all yuck. What in the world? I thought I had that turned on. I think that might be routes. One of these is Route 66. It's either... Well, it all might converge right over there. So yeah, just a nice little relaxing flight today. Nothing too major. But yeah, the snow, we'll do that Monday. We take off from Rogers. We'll have snow on the ground. It won't be snowing, but we'll have a nice snowy flight all the way to our next location. So I figured out how to do that. Wish I'd known it before, but that's okay. Sometimes that's the way it works out. Ooh, I kind of like that picture. Let's get a picture of that before I forget. Oops. Yeah, there we go. And of course, I'm trying to get the artsy shot. There we go, right there. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. We gotta get our artsy shot for the artsy fartsy folks. No, my controller batteries. Now they put this little notepad in here. I don't understand what it's supposed to be for. Like you can't click on it. Like it doesn't like flip over. I'm guessing. It's like a. Just who worked on the plane. stuff like that. That's about it. Nothing. There's nothing else like really pertinent in there. I was like trying. I saw that last night. When am I back on the farm? Well, when Mick is usually my farm is not something that I'm going to stream a lot of, Joseph. It's just like whenever, like if Mick is adding something to his, then I can go and test it on mine. That's what it's basically there for. Is it wasn't meant to be like a, you know, a thing. Um, so whenever, but generally it'll be whenever Mick's back on his, you know. But mine's just basically for learning stuff. That's all. No, because I like to keep my 4 day schedule. If I start, the problem is if I start doing more than that, I'm gonna be a very miserable person. You know, once in a blue moon, like on the 10th, if everything goes according to plan, we're gonna do a flight in a jetliner. I'm gonna do a long distance flight on the 10th of December. We're gonna go from San Francisco to JFK possibly, or we may do San Francisco to maybe we'll do San Francisco to Chicago. Maybe that'll be better. It'll still be a bit of a long flight, but well, I'm very worried, Joseph. I am so worried. You have no idea, young man. Oh my goodness, the worry is just pouring out of me. I've been losing sleep wondering when you're going to join Mick on the farm. Oh my goodness. The nightmares I've had. Joseph, you've been saying that for like the last like 4 or 5 months about joining Mick on the farm. So I'll believe it when I see it. You think you know. Well, I reckon we'll find out one way or the other, won't we? There's I always learn something new all the time. There's always something to learn when you do the farming. That's the truth. Hello, Infidel Farming. How are you? Nice to see you here. Hopefully you're doing well. Happy 1st of December. I don't know why I almost said 1st of July, but 1st of December. Year. We might as well just say the year's over. Let's just go ahead and get right to. Let's just skip everything else and go right to the 1st of January. I think that's a good plan. We'll just skip the next 30 days. How about that? Oh, let's see. You do have a. Oh, there's my co-pilot. There we go. That looks better than my little backpack there. Just the two of us. We can fly if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. See, when you say think, I get this vein in my head show up like stress is setting in. Yeah. Yes, I would. So, Joseph, the better way to approach it would be I'm going to do my best, and I'll whatever you need me to help you with, I'll try to do it. That's all. Don't say I think I know. If you don't, you don't. That's okay. You know. There's nothing wrong with that. If you don't know it, say, hey, I don't know. But you're not stepping. I'm going to tell you now, Joseph. You're not going to step foot in my harvester. Don't you even look at it. Don't look at it cross-eyed or any other way. Don't even look its general direction. That it doesn't exist as far as you're concerned. Well, we know you've done it on farm FS19, Joseph, but 22 is different in many ways. That's the thing. You got way more crops to work with, way more equipment to work with. There's a lot going on. All right. Anyways, well, it's one of the worst drives. I've driven away. I've been through Amarillo a couple of times, but I think the first time I went through Amarillo, we ended up in. We didn't take the Route 66 part. We went towards Albuquerque, I think. Yeah, yeah. And that was we stopped off there. My one of my army, one of the people I served in Iraq with, he had family in Sacramento. So once we got back from Iraq and we started our leave for the holidays for 30 days. Yeah, that's why we're flying. We drove cross country. We went to Nashville. We went through Amarillo. We went through. Uh, I think we went through Albuquerque, and then we went through up to Flagstaff, and then yeah, like the way we took, like it was supposed to be the best way to go, but I know I think I did most of my time on route. I know I've been on Route 66 parts of it. And it might have been over in Oklahoma. Drew was on part of it, and then we when I drove with a peer to one of my coworkers to San Antonio for a leadership school. We were on part of Route 66 because we had to stop off in Oklahoma to drop his daughter off to his parents so that because it was the summertime, I think, and she was visiting him. You know, she was staying with him for the summer, and then we got the leadership school orders, and so he had to take her, drop her off at his parents. So, but we did drive on part of Route 66. But yeah, I could see it'd be boring because there's just nothing here. It's just all flat, you know. Yeah, there you go, Mick. I don't think I'll ever forget that stream where you found uh, the spaceport there, the SpaceX place, and did got to see the rockets there on ATS. Ooh, what just happened there? Well, that was like a little stutter. Huh. All right. 60 nautical miles. Yeah, that was a great stream, Nick. Well, that, let me rephrase that. It was an interesting stream capped off by you finding the SpaceX port. There we go. And I use the term interesting loosely. That's interesting. You go back here and say, click on the camping gear, and then your co-pilot disappears. I don't like that. My saucy co-pilot. Yes, yeah, that was, and when you said something about it, I'm just like, what's he talking about? And I had to think about it. I'm like, oh yeah. I still appreciate that, Mick, that you actually paid attention when I've shown stuff, and you're like, oh, I've seen this in Rob's flights. Everybody else would have been like, it's a building, I don't know. See, I know Mick, when I was doing that wide circle around the Bay Area, Mick's like checking his notes, like, yep, I know exactly where he is. Yep, 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 there's this, there's that. Everybody else is like, San Francisco, who cares? It's the Bay Area. Jeez, how many times we got to hear about this shit? Talks about it like it's a big deal or something. Gosh. Those sunglasses are not very becoming. I'll have to admit they're not very appealing. It detracts from the sauciness. Yep. Exactly, Meg. Exactly. Joseph's probably like, damn, I thought we stumped them this time. uh, Daddy's was probably like, Mick's just talking out his backside. He doesn't know where he's at. Typical. uh, I enjoyed that too. When I went back and looked, I'm like, oh yeah, that's that. And yep, yep, you know exactly where you are, Mick. Yeah, that was fun. Or you're like, look at these two old jackasses knowing where they are. My goodness. Yes, I agree, Mick. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I did a flight, around your area and or like if I know parts of where you live, so to speak, yeah, it would be, you know, I'd feel the same way because it's like, oh, now I'm connected. But that's real life stuff. But or if you did it in ATS or ETS, I should say, right? And then I'm like, oh, okay, Mick drove around here. Well, there's this, and this. Yeah, absolutely. This thing is really good on fuel. I don't think I needed to add as much as I did, but We might have overfilled it. That's all right. Oh, look at that. Ding, 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 ding. We're at a railroad crossing. See that it's interesting how much more detailed Texas was, and it's a pretty big state versus like when you guys have driven through San Francisco, it didn't have the same level of detail. It felt like, you know, I don't know. You have to go back and drive through there again to. But yeah, it didn't. Hey, Planet Neutral, how are you? Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy 1st of December. We're starting a petition to just bypass the rest of the month and just go right to 2023. What do you think? Sound like a good idea? And we're just cruising along from Amarillo to Tucumcari. The little, oh, I've never heard that before. I don't know that. All right, 47 nautical miles. We're just cruising along here. Maybe skip it, yeah. Oh. Yeah, so yeah, we got this today. Tomorrow, the Twin Beach will be down in Venezuela, I do believe, was the our location for tomorrow. Look at the notes. Okay. This is leg 8. I don't know why I said 9. Leg 8. Wait. No, it should be leg 9. Right? Jeez. I may have put the wrong info in. No, it's leg 8. I wrote down the wrong info. Where's my pencil here? Leg 8. Next week will be leg. See, my legs are off now. Ugh. All right, so tomorrow we have, yes, Simon Bolivar International to Mariscal Antonio Jose de Sucre Airport. So that should be all in Venezuela. Okay. That's tomorrow. No, you're leaving my airspace. I'm not leaving yours. You're leaving mine. That's how we look at it. Song line goes, well, I've been from Tucson to... Ah, okay. Yeah. .39 nautical miles. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we'll fly over the airport and then we'll make a wide right turn and line up and land there. Or maybe we'll come back around and fly the left pattern. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, that might be better. Nothing fancy today. It's good old-fashioned Texas to New Mexico flying. Oh, that looks like fun down there somewhere. Huh. Well, I tell you, I'm really tempted on that business or that Vision jet, that little single jet engine business jet that came out the other day. It looks really good. I'm half tempted, but I'm trying not to be tempted by it. I'm trying not to spend any money in the marketplace right now unnecessarily. I don't know what's coming out tonight, if anything. The only one that I may be tempted really to get, if it comes out here in the next week or two, would be the Osprey. I think that would be fun to fly because that's like we could do like a take off kind of like a helicopter and then land, like a helicopter, or fly like a plane, you know. That one I might be tempted by, because that does look fantastic. But what if I want to change my plans? Can I change my plans now? Just asking for a friend. But yeah, that one I might be tempted by. Try not to be tempted to spend any money. But that Vision jet does look pretty awesome. I have to admit. That's a great thing about having the autopilot on this. You can just kind of... Maybe this is Route 66 right here. Like we're just kind of zigzagging over it, maybe. So if Albuquerque is the next stop on this flight, I think on this route, I think that's the next one, right? Whew, barely muted myself in time for that sneeze. Woo. KTCC, yeah, that's Albuquerque is the next one. So I think this is Route 66 that we're over. We've been kind of playing tag with it right there. So yeah, we probably did take once we left Amarillo, we probably did go this way all the way to Albuquerque. We just went right through Tucumcari and kept on to Albuquerque. And then Albuquerque to, I think then we kept on to Flagstaff, but I think from Albuquerque it heads kind of south again. Almost certain. Hmm. Yeah, almost positive this is Route 66 here. So yeah, next week you guys might get two jetliner flights. Friday on the 9th, we're gonna do a flight from what was it? Let's see here. The 9th, the 9th, the 9th, the 9th, the 9th. We're doing from Bristol to Malarga. Oh wait, Malaga, not Malarga, Malaga. That's a Firefly airline. We're gonna do that in the A319. And then Saturday, I think we won't go all the way to New York. We'll just go to Chicago. In we'll do the A319 also to Chicago from San Francisco. I'll look up an actual flight who flies that route to Chicago. Yeah, it'll be a couple hours at least. I think 5 hours would be a bit much for me, but San Francisco to Chicago, I think, is fairly reasonable. All right, let's see where we gotta back to the. No, actually, you know what? No, we don't. We're fine right where we are. We'll just go 260. Yeah, we'll just stay right here. We're fine. I think the little plane's just a little bit off of the. That's okay. All right, 21 and a half nautical miles. Now, I think let's see if what happened yesterday when we got over Rogers. if we fly over the airport, if my saucy co-pilot there calls in and says, "Hey, we're coming in for landing on runway 21," and then they'll give us our pattern, our instructions, and then we'll just follow the instructions from there. Oh, so Friday the 9th, we're going to do a flight from Bristol to Malaga. That's a route for Firefly Airlines, one of the virtual airlines that I follow or belong to. The other one now, Scruffy has created his own virtual airline. It's not as in depth yet as the one that for Two Tone Murphy's Firefly Airlines, but if you just want to do that, that's an option. And then Saturday, we're going to do a flight from San Francisco to Chicago. We're going to do a red eye flight, I think. Or maybe we'll just do an early morning. We'll get the sun up and then head for Chicago. I was going to do a early morning flight from San Francisco all the way to JFK, but I think from San Francisco to Chicago is perfect. We'll do that. So if you want to fly either one of those days, Mick, Friday or Saturday, you're more than welcome to. Friday's flight I don't think will take very long to do. So if it's a time issue, the 9th, a week from tomorrow, we'll do that. Let's go back. Chicago. Look, see if I know there's flights to Chicago. I think. Yep. Okay, United does one. Air Canada, Virgin Australia, American, British Airways, Aer Lingus, Gulf Air, and Qantas all fly from San Francisco to Chicago. So, probably either do United or American. I gotta find the flight number and at least a tail code for it. So it sounds kind of legit. All right, let's see. 13 nautical miles. Yeah, we might do that on. I think we'll just do a flight on the 10th. Will be from San Francisco to Chicago. Yeah, I think that's a good. Matter of fact, we could even look right now. Do 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 da 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 da. KSFO to what's Chicago? KORD. Flip's sake. KSFO KORD A319. Yep, that's it. About a 4-hour flight. Yeah, we could do that on the 10th. I think that's a good plan for the 10th. We'll move the time to about 6 in the morning, West Coast time, and then we'll fly towards the sun, basically. Maybe 6:30. Hello, Scruffy. This isn't an airliner. No, no. Next week on Friday, we're going to do an airliner flight for Firefly Air. We're going from Bristol to Malaga. And then Saturday, I'm going to do an airliner flight just for myself kind of thing. We're going to go from San Francisco to Chicago, O'Hara. So either it's going to be United or American Airlines, one of those two, and I just got to get the flight number and a tail code for the plane, and then it'll be all set. Yeah, we're trying to mix it up a little bit, do some airliner stuff so that if people want to fly along on that on a Friday or even Saturday, if people want to join in on Saturday, they're more than welcome to. We're heading to Tucumcari here in New Mexico. Should be at the airport momentarily. British Air, yeah, there you go. Oh, I fly GA all the time, Scruff. Well, I mean, I guess you could say the Junkers. I don't think you could consider it GA, even though it's all prop. It was used as an airliner. And then the what do you call it? But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be in the I'm going to be in the Twin Beach. We're going to be down in Venezuela for tomorrow's flight. We're going to start our tour of South America in the Twin Beach. So we're gonna alternate airliner flights in the Twin Beach. So yeah, the Junkers is quite larger, but slower than this generally. Yeah, I'm trying to mix it. When I do the flight for Route 66, I try to pick stuff, fly stuff we haven't flown before or flown in a while, I guess. I was going to try to do it on with the helicopter today, but I tried both of them last night, and I could not. It's just too difficult to go like in a straight line, and without any kind of autopilot, it would be very difficult. So, yeah. All right, so we should be coming up on our airport. Should be coming up here shortly. Yep, there it is, right there. We are almost at it. Right, should be like right around here. Yep, there it is, right there. So our runway is right over there, but we're gonna fly right over the airport and see if our co-pilot calls in and says we're coming in for landing, like we did the other day when we landed at Rogers. Hopefully you're doing well, Scruffy. Happy 1st of December to you. Can't believe the year is coming to an end here soon. I don't know where it all went. Where'd the time go? Alright, so yeah, there's our runways right there. So I'm guessing it'll be a downwind left or something. Left traffic. Here in a minute. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, huh? Yep. I guess you guys are. Is it pretty much finals the next week or two, and then that's it? You guys then gotta get all your grades turned in. All right, there's our Vortac right there. Look at that. We haven't even flown over the airport. Man, I tell you, my co-pilot's on it today. Yep, there it is. So it's not even a towered airport. All right, let's go ahead and switch off the autopilot. Go. Let's see, we don't want heading mode anymore. We don't want altitude hold on. Okay, that's all. Finals next week, and then 2 weeks without students and 2 week break. Yeah, because that's how it was when at the community college that I went to and then worked at for a short while. After the finals, we checked to make sure all the equipment was turned in, because for us, or I'm sure it's the same for you, that if the students don't return anything that was borrowed or signed out, then basically their grades are on hold. And if they're trying to get their stuff to transfer over to another school, they're even that's all put on hold until they. Ooh, crap! Oops, daisy. I got a little too frisky with the. It has flown by. Yeah, it has, Mick. It has. Oop. I don't know why. It was like my autopilot was still on. I don't know. All right, now I feel like I can actually have control of the plane. All right, yeah, we're going to be landing here shortly, Scruff, and then we're going to call it a day. So enjoy your class. Hopefully it's a good Thursday. Hopefully everybody learns something. Yeah, I know, huh? I was looking at the chat and I was trying to turn, and then I got a little too. I guess I put too much stick on there. Ride the. I don't know. Is there who's? I don't know who's streaming. I've never done a raid before, to be honest. Because usually, after I conclude the flight, I don't usually raid. I've not, because sometimes not everybody's on when I fly in the morning. So I don't even. I've never done a raid before on anybody. I should. That's matter of fact. You know what? That's going to be on my. Wow, I got to really drop some altitude here. On my New Year's resolution is to do raids. Whoever's on, I should get in the habit of doing that. Since others have done that for me, I should do the same. Pay it forward. I don't even know who's on. I have no idea how to even do it. I have to learn how to do it too. It's on my to-do list. Yeah, I'll have to learn how to do it. I have no idea how to host a raid. I think there's a raid button, raid channel, and I just have to see who's on. Yeah, I definitely should learn how to do that. Well, that's kind of weird how that's set up. So, what's going on over here? I, I think they were like, oh, he's flying crazy, so let's give him a crazy pattern to follow. Look at that! It's all over the place right here. I think I broke it. I think I broke the sim. All right, let me get on the ground here. We'll catch up on the chat here in just a moment. I think I overfilled it too. I should have. I didn't need to fill it all the way up, but you just never know sometimes with the way the. We'll even put our wag lights on. How about that? Oop. You can't to see the. I mean, you can't wait to see it, or I don't know, Joseph. You left out a word there, so I don't really know what you mean. Plenty of runway here, so if we have to. Little bump. Ooh. Ooh. That was more than a little bump, but we made it. Oop. Cruise on down there to the end. On behalf of myself and the entire flight crew, we'd like to welcome you to Tucumcari. In local time, I do believe is 7:28 in the morning. I think they're an hour, maybe they're 2 hours behind. It's either 7:28 or 6:28. I'm not 100% sure. We understand and appreciate the fact that it's the 1st of December. It wasn't that. It was okay, Joseph. It wasn't amazing. Trust me. That was not an amazing landing. We made it, though. We made it. I wanted to... Oh, I guess it doesn't go in. Oh, well. Oh, maybe if I turn these off and do this. There we go. It was okay. So yeah, do join us tomorrow, 7:10 Eastern, 12:10 UTC in the Twin Beach down in Venezuela. We kick off our leg of our tour around South America, or kick off our first leg. Will be in Venezuela.
Kilo Tango
All right. Guess we did that. Yeah, yeah, that's true, Mick. I agree. Ground crew? There, it looks like somebody's waiting for us. Which way are they facing? Or are they going to walk away as soon as they pull in here? Knowing my luck, they're going to walk. They're going to be like, oh, he's here. Let's go back inside now. Do they have the batons? Yes, okay. All right. $58. That wasn't too bad. It seemed like it was a lot longer. All right, I'll let this catch up here. All right, there we are. Well, that will do it for today, folks. You know what? Let me just see. Let's have a look here. I'm trying to see who we could raid that would. Uh, some of y'all might be interested in watching. Well, you know what? Let's not do that today. I'll figure it out. You're welcome, Joseph. You don't have to say thank you. It's all fine. You know, I'm glad you were entertained. You got your Thursday morning / afternoon entertainment. Yeah, I'll work on learning how to do a raid. Maybe we'll do those on Fridays. If anybody's flying, like on a Friday morning, I can learn how to do. We'll try one tomorrow if somebody's on that folks might be interested in watching. Uh, so yeah, we'll do that. But that's going to do it for today, folks. Thank you all for joining in. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I know it sounds like Addie's did, at least. um, so yeah, do join us tomorrow, 7:10 Eastern, 12:10 UTC in the Twin Beach. We'll be down in South America. Do enjoy the rest of your Thursday morning, afternoon, evening, early Friday already. Some places in the world, somewhere out there, it's already Friday. And I have been and always shall be your host and pilot, Uncle B. Until tomorrow, peace. Live long and prosper.